Hello and welcome everybody, I'm Bavarian and this is yet another episode as King Zvonimir the Inquisitor of the CK and Rus. In the last episode, I immediately thought we were in dire straits, in grave danger when the revolution started, and then it turns out they got nothing on us. They had absolutely nothing on us. We destroyed them. So let's try and continue that successful event. We need some children here. You need some children. I need more children. Queen Benedetta. Right, I remember converting you to Orthodoxy. What I'm going to try, and this is somebody wrote this in the comments, right? Somebody wrote, hey, maybe you want to convert some of the people, right? And you know what? You're right. I'm gonna extend a hand to our enemies, to our former enemies, to our current enemies, in an attempt to get them to believe in what we believe, so that we may share more similarities than differences in the future. But I'm not going to start at King Zerkva of Gardariki. Instead I'm going to start at King Oleg of Vladimir. I swear that at some point this was also ruled by the Rurikid dynasty, just split away, but now it is ruled by Russian Slavs. So what we're going to do is I'm going to send a priest to the Russians first, because the Russians are obviously closer to us than our good old invading friends here. Perfect. Alright, let's have a look. We converted you. You still hate us. I mean, doesn't like me most certainly, but what can you do? I hope that we can have some kids with our wife, and you know what I'm even gonna do, because my character obviously is also meant to get some kids here. We're gonna concentrate on family, maybe get another kid that is male if possible, and then we shall succeed. Vishata, Bishop of Kovel. Oh. Soon after Bishop Boris arrived in Torzok, King Oleg ordered his imprisonment. Your ecclesiarch is now languishing in the dungeons of this pagan lord, who can tell what the savages will do with him. Well, alright, they, was a wasted effort on them. Let's try it at Gardariki. May God grant me strength. I think they accepted him in, huh? If we convert all of Scandinavia to, Orthodoxy, that would be a glorious moment. I would be absolutely in favor of that. As someone's born to Rostislav Bavarian, right, named Visible. You know, that is okay. I would prefer it, however, if I got my own son. You want to fabricate a plot? Not really interested in that. And you've adopted feudalism. Oh, you glorious man. Adopting feudalism. You know what? Just for that, I should probably actually let him go. I know, in the last episode I said we're going to revoke his shit and we're going to go absolutely wild. And I mean, he might become danger to us in the future. But if we do release him, we might have an opportunity at our hands that essentially grants us a gigantic feudal vassal. Because everybody else under him is still tribal, so giving the title, any title to these people is kind of wasted. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to check this. Elective Gavril and Ivan. So they're going to split anyway. I'm going to release you from prison, buddy. And now everybody's going to think of me as merciful. Of course, I am a very merciful ruler indeed. I don't want to get... Yeah, I don't want to let Novosil get away with this. I don't think that is worth it. But now that we have a feudal vassal here, our retinue, or not a retinue, our chances here of raising a good amount of troops should actually go up, especially heavy ones, which is the most important issue. Honestly, once we get a proper army of heavies going, I think we are in a great position. How's everybody been? It's winter, it's very, very cold, and also I think I'm just gonna... I don't think this is refreshing. Let me just check this out, right? I'm gonna get a new unit. Yeah, I don't think these are refreshing, like, at all. I'm gonna put you in there, and then I'm gonna just get rid of you. Goodbye. That's okay. That was way over our retinue limit anyway, and we mostly want heavy troops. The heavy troops is quite literally what we're looking forward to here. There are a few monasteries close by where the lay members of the community of St. Basil frequently convene. As such, it is expected that I every so often attend these meetings, and that I spend a fair amount of time at these monasteries to get in touch with the monastic foundations of the order. Such a period is about to start. Sure, buddy. Excuse me? That's the son. I might legitimize him. I mean, I'm not sure, but I might actually legitimize him. I've now been at the monastery for a few days, surrounded by others who share my passion for God, and yet I still find I miss having a friend. Akarius, Samuel, and myself seem to be getting along quite well, though. Perhaps this could blossom into a true friendship if we did something together. I'm sure we would greatly enjoy discussing the Bible. What would this man enjoy? He's a theologian. That's a pretty good one. Let's talk about the Bible. There's a Bible. Well, he didn't enjoy it. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. What is happening here? Bavarian peasant revolt. He doesn't have enough troops, and he's no longer protected by Poland. Now, when those peasants actually succeed, I think we want to swoop in and annihilate what is left of them. A former ward Gorislava has finished it. Right. That's... I wouldn't call that my ward, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. You do you, buddy. It's interesting that the Khazars are Jewish and have held on for such a long time. Quite significant. And the Khazarians obviously also exist over here. Jesus Christ. So this was owned by Georgia at some point. I remember this. And apparently now the Khazars blobbed into it. And frankly, I'm scared of them. You know it to be true, baby. I'm scared of the Khazars. 7.19k. Are you kidding me? You gotta be absolutely kidding me. That's incredible. Stored subjects, no, not interested in that. Propose that these two people marry. Nah, dude. I don't think he's realized yet that he's gonna get pounded by the peasants. Or rather is getting pounded by the peasants. Now, in the end he could still win, but yeah, I trust he won't. I know that there must be a way to earn oh, yes. I shouldn't have asked her. That was a prestige loss. At least she likes me more. No, let's stop doing that. Yes. Oh, cross the river, you fools. Shouldn't have crossed the river, then they would have won, but now they're done there. Well, I will legitimize this kid as mine. I'm sorry, Benedetta. I need an heir, and you know it. I believe that one of your vassals can be discouraged of joining. Right, that's okay, I think. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Under suspicion. Right, expel Jews. I wonder if the under suspicion will always stay there. I didn't do that. That wasn't my fault. A regular baptism will do. Of course. Kita Matvejovic. So now we have our own heir. Which is nice. We're going to continue with this line, and this line coincidentally also has the fighter's blood, so that is pretty cool. It has both inheritance forms. Ooh, in the meantime, you are losing to whom? Subjugation wars. Always the wicked subjugation wars every time. Well, here's the deal. I think we want to go to war, even if it's only for this one province, right? But we want to go to war against you here. I can't stress enough that I would love going for holy wars here, but Gardariki still being Slavic leaves us little breathing room in terms of who we can and who we can't fight. In the meantime, our levies are practically fully recovered, and I think it is time indeed for Toropets. I'm going to do it for you, my vassal. He's okay with me. Doesn't love me, but he's okay with me. That's fair enough. You know, I've seen worse. I've seen better. I've seen worse. Sure. 3.4k troops, out of which many are heavies. So this should be quite easy of a war. But you never know how it goes at the end of the day because he calls in so many people. After helping them see the light of the Orthodox faith, the people of Galicia-Volhynia and their king have often been in my thoughts. Wait, what? Did he win? Oh, he did. I'm gonna visit him. I don't want to actually visit him. They are savages. I mean, they are Russians, but they are tribal. And most importantly, they're shitheads. I hate them. No, most importantly, I feel like we've never had a good relationship with them, right? We converted them, and that was that. But we never were very proud of our engagement with them. Right, let's head in over here. Oh, he's returned. Although I seem to be making progress in encouraging King Sakva to abandon his heathen way, he had a sudden change of heart. Right, he has been banished. Welcome back, buddy. Let's hunt some apostates because that's going to give us some benefits. Now the question is, can we take these troops out here? Show me what you got. It is almost exclusively light infantry. I think we have a good chance here. They can defend in the hills, but let's just... Nah, they're too many. With the troops they're bringing over there, they're too many. I'll just wait. Stop asking people in your prison how it's going. I wanted to take care of the prison, didn't I? You know what? We're gonna take care of it right now. You are... Yeah, we're gonna release you. Same goes for you. You're Grodno. Why do I have you as prisoners? I'm gonna... Polotsk, I'm gonna free you. Wait, what? No. I'm gonna try to ransom you. You are Mosaishk. Oh, is that a relative of yours? Oh, it actually is, indeed. Alright, let's get her free. Doesn't deserve to be in here. Who else we got? Chiefdom of Kozelsk, also a prisoner from the Civil War, I assume, so we shall let him go. I love that some of them I can just like go and they're gone, but then others I can't do it. Alright, I'm gonna let all of these Polotsk people go because we are at peace now. Now who are you? Grand Princes of Polotsk. I'm gonna make him pay a ransom for you. Now that seems a bit, you know, like I'm a twat, but at the same time it wasn't, I don't think it was something all that unlikely to have an important person actually, you know, hey, I will give you this woman and everything will be fine. Sometimes, I mean, sometimes they would just straight up, right, you have suffered enough. 4 years. Slava for 32 years. Wasn't she the mum of somebody? I remember this woman, I just can't recall who she actually was. Slava. Wait, why would I even... Ooh. I will banish her for the money, absolutely. Are you crazy? Oh my goodness! Who are you? Not a peasant leader, you are some sort of kid. But you are most... Whatever happened to Dyer? You know what? Did I kill him? I will actually have to look that up. Yeah, we'll banish him. There you go. What about this? Nothing. And we get nothing from this either. So you are Novosil. You obviously stay in the prison. You stay right where you are. Then we have Grodno here. Believe in the wrong thing. I think I'm gonna recruit her, and then I'm gonna see if we can't. We won't be able to do it. Might as well just a prisoner again. Lose 5 prestige. Nah, you know what? She spent so many years in prison. I'm just gonna... Kid are you? The kid of Grodno. So I remember, yeah, we had a way back, we had a war. With a different character, of course. And these people are what remains, essentially, yeah, you know? It's just one of those things. I refuse to pay... Oh, right. Oh, they just let her go? Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh. I've done that, eh? Oh, do I get it? Yes! Okay, we get the bonus. Let's see how this goes. Oh, they're pushing into us hard. Yeah, we fucking lost. This was very close at the end of the day, though. Quite close. Quite the close fight. He lost more people than we did, but let's be real here. It has a bigger impact on us than it has on him. And I fear we have to yet again turn to mercenaries. That's... Why are they so... Did you see that? $600 for these dudes. That's crazy. I'm gonna take... Who did we have the last time? Was it the Swiss band? I'm gonna take the Swiss. Also search for the artifacts. Thank you very much. Alright, man, that's a long way over there. I received regrettable news that Stuart Bratislav has experienced a setback. Sure. I will say this in regards to these... In regards to these artifact searches, they are just not all that, like, you know, interesting, are they? They're like, they happen, and you look at it, and you're like, yeah, this happens. But then you don't know anything about it. Nothing about it is actually important, you know? Alright, let's go in. Let's go get him. You know what? I shall lead... blank. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. If we die here, then we die here. But I trust that our potential shall not go so easily. Now they are hurting us a lot in the initial phases, but once we actually go into the fighting phase, we are tearing them apart. And indeed, it has happened once more. So, you would like to marry Velislava. She's the daughter of Rostislav, my uncle, who is... Right, yeah. Yeah, understandable. Oh, Rostislav was our grandfather. I didn't even know that, see? I think that is fine, right? We're gonna do that. Are you Trodonico? You are indeed. Alright, go live in the south. You'll figure it out. Might be a bit tough at the start, but you will figure it out eventually. Wait, what? They're still holding that. You would like to marry this random, very old man of your same dynasty. Good God, that's disgusting. Yeah. How many people can I have here? I'm gonna waste. Yeah, what I thought. I'm gonna split off all mercenaries, right? And I think mercenaries alone are not enough. In that case, we're gonna split it again, and then I'm gonna move you out ASAP. Thank you. Should get betrothed. Well, that is another matter, you know that? Married to the King of Bavaria. But Bavaria, I believe... So first of all, this is an absolute no. But it's a good call to action, actually. I would like to marry her off. Not to Poland. Very likely. Not to the King of Poland. Because if we do that, then his heirs will have a claim on me. And I want it exactly the other way around. That is pretty much as easy as it gets to... as an explanation. What about you? Ooh. Sign it. Yeah. Have a betrothal between my heir and her. Now she's gonna be a good portion older. Alright, I'm aware of that. I still trust that they can have kids, and if not, then other people are gonna have kids for them. You don't have a kid yet, have a person yet. I'm not gonna optimize it here. I just want to see if I can, like, I'm not gonna optimize any stats. I just want to really see if 40 in Jerusalem. Oh, that is right. They did win that. Kids Crusade. He's a relative of a king, so we are marrying. You know, marrying him was sadly impossible. We are marrying into his family. It's not him, is it? What? Are you fool? He's a fool. He must be so thankful for the money we sent him that he indeed simply decided, hey, what about I just give away the kingdom to your dynasty? Damn. As long as they hold, I mean, that is all they need to do here. Oh, what is up with this? The Jalalit have taken over. I don't think they've always been there. Now, the Byzantine Empire is very strong in this timeline, which I'm a big fan of, considering that they are our allies in faith. Vilnius? Excuse me? Stop that. We're not yet looking at the way out, because we are so far away from actually winning this war. In terms of, you know, getting the required war score. No. Yes, thank you. I'm going to tear them apart right here. I think that's the best way. Burn the apostate. I can't burn her. Are you crazy? Stop. You know what? Get out of there. This is no longer your office. If you accuse my family of being, we're gonna lose this anyway, aren't we? I think so. If you accuse my family of being apostates, then you don't know what I have coming for you, buddy. Let me tell you. Alright, we go in. Yet again, we have destroyed our flank in mere hours. It's incredible. You know, like, obviously these fights don't take weeks. If anything, then the skirmishes would, but even warfare on this kind of level here wouldn't actually be like that. They're certainly... This is not what it would be like. Right, is all of this... Who holds this? Polotsk. No, I don't care for that then. Care for this? I do care for this though. I believe, at least. But I care for that. High Chiefdom has usurped the title High Chiefdom of Turov from Nikita the Purifier. I mean, I'll be honest with you, that is perfectly fine with me. For you. You're the son of Ingvar of Turov. Is that the original one? No, we burned him at the stake. What? And now you are, which I'm perfectly fine with. Why do we all marry just family? Come on, dude. Get out of here. Anyway, you don't have a family yet. You're also my rival, so I'm just gonna ship you off, you know that? King of Bohemia. Oh, they splintered. Poland is incredibly weak. They're getting sieged down everywhere. I'm gonna marry you to the King of West Francia. It is far away, but it's a very strong alliance, or at least so I like to believe. And let's have a look at Poland. Novgorodian conquest of Plock. Both are coming for Plock, and Poland is being ravaged as a result of it. Incredible. Alright, how old are you anyway? 14. Beautiful. We're gonna have some good kids and we're gonna be friends until I die. I'll name you an advisor, okay. Moskva tribe. That's honestly okay with me. I hate all these supply limits, but what can you do? We will win this war. I mean, that much should be clear. Going to... Oropads, yeah. There you go. Well, hello there. How nice to visit me. We're at 77%. I don't really want to lose any more manpower. We better get the hell out of there. And I think we split off the mercenaries and then just dissolve them. Are you the mercenaries or are you not the mercenaries? God, I never... I think you are the mercenaries? No. Must be them. You know what? This is the easier way to do it. I sometimes completely lack oversight. Alright, let's just head in there, siege it down, and be done with this war. Trying to siege us down over here. Should be fine, because we are getting a ticking war score, and we can move in there if we wanted to. You know, the funny thing about these kind of campaigns is that you see me in an environment that I'm actually just straight up not used to. Playing as a tribal lord, and then essentially, you know, going from there. So you lost Plock, right. Oh, they split. Novgorod is now separate from, yeah, Prussia. It's a big Prussia, everybody. Jesus Christ. Huh. Isn't it called... Shouldn't it be called Lithuania? You know what? That's okay. The Prussian founded it. I get why it wouldn't be called. And with these environments, it's always quite fun to see how I myself, you know, have things play out when I'm not comfortable in an environment. In CK2, a game that I've played for years and years and years and years. It's fun. It's new and it's honestly quite refreshing. CK2 gets good once you are not fully in control. I've always said this, and I think I will always say this. Oh, but I just... No. Absolutely not. Get him out of here. Oh, come on. Stop sieging me down. Alright, assemble everyone. Finding some fucking horses, yeah. I don't think we can get there quite fast enough. Can I... No, okay, I thought... Wait, you're Slavic? You're not Slavic. Oh, because it's a holy site. Right. Makes perfect sense now that I think about it. Alright, you know what? Let's just send them all in. Fuck it. We have to come in at some point, right? I don't want the castle to fall as a thing. That is practically everything that I wanted to do there. What I'm really curious for is, can I get rid of any of you? I would love to get rid of you. Oh, we have this stupid non-aggression pact. God damn it. Prestige is at least 200. Right. Speaking of prestige, You, my friend. Oh, you're against it? Get out of here. You know what? I want to buy a favor from you. 44 bucks, that's easy money. Call in cancer support something. Yeah, that's actually the correct one. Revoke title. I shall revoke this title from you, my friend. And now we are going to have a look at... Jesus, all these vassals. Why did you leave all of your vassals in such a weakened position? Where they're all Slavs. They're all, every single one is a Slav. I will give you Novosil, my friend. And we're going to clean up, with your help, in Novosil. It's interesting, isn't it? Novosil was forced into factions with Polotsk. Polotsk wasn't, and no title was taken away from them because they succumbed to the pressure. They liked us enough to not have to fear, you know, our wrath, or for us not having to teach them our wrath. And then they even got Tauropats. I straight up gave it to them, right? And Novosil, they lost the title. They're still literally still in prison. I think at this point we're not gonna execute him. I think we're just gonna ransom him. Yeah. It's one of those things that did happen in medieval time. Injustice because of what was going on in reality, you know, how much you needed somebody. It did go on, and I think personally it's quite interesting. I will make you my chancellor, thank you very much. And then I will move you here, and you're perfect, thank you. It's one of those things, right, where everybody just goes like, yeah. There must have been some justice because there's the leash system and that obligates everybody to cooperate and do things the right way. Well, no, really didn't. Right, where's the Nomian agitation? It had to be Bratislav. Might as well build a castle here. But then again, let's just flip it away. I don't really care. I care about Poland. Oh, and they're feudal and they're so weak. And I have a non-aggression pact for them? How? Prince Bogdan and Princess Anastasia. Did I do that? Oh, I am an idiot. Alright, you know, actually this is fine. If we do get the claim, then we can take Poland in one go. We don't need to worry about anything, okay? What we should be focusing on, and Poland is entirely irrelevant for this except for this territory, we should be focusing on founding Russia. If we can found Mother Russia, then we're going to be in a tremendous spot. And I think I want to try Vladimir again. God damn it. Why do you hate me? Outraged? By what? What did I do? Alright, I'm going to send you to Novgorod then. Ooh, look at that. A new realm. Oh, wow. Straight up just Georgia. And... wow. What the fuck? Wow. This pregnancy has made my wife, Benedetta, much more talkative. Ooh, you're getting pounded, aren't you? Yeah. No, wait, you're winning this one. This one is currently going right. You should rest. What kid did we have? I can't remember. But we didn't have a kid at all. Oh, not yet. Okay, neither of which accepted conversion. In this case, let's try one more time, but this time here in Prussia. If we can convert them... Come on, we can do it, baby. I believe in you. If we can do that... Oh, well... We're just losing priests. Like, by the minute, we're just losing priests. I love it. Right, okay, hear me out here. We have to expand into this direction. I've tried so many wars, and I've failed so often. Anything major always just ends in tears, and it's just, it's awful. It's very, very bad, right? But let me tell you, this time, we will win, we will succeed, we will push into our land, or what I consider to be our land, and we will come out of it all the better. But we will do this in the next episode. Actually, I want to have it go a bit longer, because I need, first of all, perfect, beautiful, now married to this man, my dear Fevronia, and despite you hating me, what about me using this young man? Oh, it's just a non-aggression pact. Can I form an alliance? Oh, let's go, baby. New church is probably what they do need indeed, but I'm not gonna help you out. Sorry, mate. This gives us a truce until 956. I mean, I don't really think this is vital down here. We now have an alliance with West Francia. I hate this dude. I want my kid to be born. I want to see what kind of kid we get here. Oh, it's a son. Oh, that's a pain. I never should have legitimized the original one. Name can be Roman, I agree. Oh, he did it. Wow. Benedetta. I am so sorry. You know, it's these times, these days, in which I wish that we wouldn't have to that we didn't have to do this. Could go for late. Ooh, I totally could go for late. One of these must be true. Oh, we can totally do that. Primogenitor or Ultimogenitor. You know what, Ultimogenitor I actually like more. I will say it. I actually kind of like it more. So, the way I see it, Liege interference in wars is seen as traitors. Everybody's against it, which means that I would have to persuade a lot of people here on the council with a lot of money that I don't actually have. Right, let's talk about that later. So I want to point this out, by the way. I'm not trying to get to late and then to Ultimogenitor or Primogenitor. I'm not trying to do that based on, you know, me not wanting the land to split. I'm fine with the land split, but I want to give it to Roman. I'm sorry, I like Benedetta. I think she's a good woman. I betrayed her. I will be honest with you. I wasn't even aware of, I accidentally had intercourse with that other woman. I planned on having that kid with her. Okay, that's my bad. I didn't mean for this to go down the way it did. Oh wow, her father. So sorry. He's a Grandmaster. Anyway, I will see you in the next episode. Thank you for tuning in again. We are administering the realm quite well right now. Despite the threat over here, we are holding. With Novgorod and Prussia and everything essentially splitting, we are looking at a future that might very well be quite Oh, yeah, why are you not rebelling? Anyway, I will see you later. Alligator. Alright, yeah, let's have a good episode tomorrow. Later.